stationary skater squats with a wall for support. So when we are learning how to load the body side to side, I find that it can be challenging for individuals to know where their pelvis is in space, and there can be a lot of rotation that's happening without individuals being aware that their body is doing that, instead of being able to keep it parallel and focus that work on our glutes. So a wall becomes a really helpful piece of feedback that we can use in order to guide and learn this movement more effectively. So place a band above your knees. You're going to come into your squat, and I want your sits bones to just barely touch the wall. So you know where it is, but you're not leaning into it for support. You're just barely off the wall, so you could almost slide a piece of paper between your sits bones and the wall behind you. From here, you're going to hold. Make sure that you've got a pretty wide stance of your feet, so almost a little bit wider than shoulder distance. Feet are not going to move. What you're going to do is you're just going to slide your body over one foot. So as that happens, my two sits bones are still making the same amount of contact with the wall, i.e. I can slide a piece of paper between the wall and myself, but I have enough feedback where I can still feel both of those sits bones making contact. If I had a rotation moment, then I'm going to notice one of my sits bones loses contact with the wall. That's where the wall comes in to be helpful with this particular movement. So you're going to hold, and the foot that you're sliding over, that's the glute that's going to get a lot more work and activation. Keep thinking about that knee staying in line with that second toe, and being sure that this knee is not dropping in while you're holding the movement. Keep that pressed out so that glute's working for you. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, you're going to switch and glide to the other side. Same thing here. Now I'm over my left. My left knee is staying in line with that second toe, making sure that it's not dropping in, and also that my two sits bones have maintained contact with the wall. So as you breathe and exhale to switch, hold over that foot for a moment to really let that side learn and activate, and then breathe as you switch sides. And holding there for a moment, and then exhale for your transitions. So that transition is really helpful to activate our core, use that breath in that process to glide to the other side. And then when you're ready to come back up, you're going to slide to the middle and then drive through both heels to come to stand tall.